my name is Shanice Shu, and I'll be speaking first for the affirmative today. Our resolution is that California should restrict the number of weeks for unemployment benefits. Here is a quick definition. The UI stands for unemployment insurance, and what it does, it helps people who have lost their jobs by temporarily replacing part of their wages. And the total number of weeks of benefits available in any particular state, it depends on the unemployment rate in the state. So my first claim is that it reduces unemployment rate, and second is it keeps businesses running, especially during recession, and third is that it helps California repay the money that they owe to the federal government. Now, California should restrict the number of weeks for unemployment benefits because it reduces unemployment rate. According to Casey Mulligan's New York Times article, which was written in January 4th, 2012, extending the duration for unemployment benefit actually prolongs the unemployment because an unemployed person has to give up all of his benefits as soon as he finds and start a new job. So what they say is that people who are unemployed, they would rather sit there and not look for a job and continue to receive their unemployment insurance. And they would also instead wait for higher wage jobs than lower wage jobs, or else they would have no incentive to go out and look for a job. My second claim, the second reason is that it keeps businesses running, especially during recessions. According to Fox News on May 22nd, 2011, employers pay both state and federal taxes for unemployment insurance. So what this means is that it limits tax increases for business. And insufficient number of employees actually causes businesses and companies to shut down because they cannot withstand from paying all the high unemployment insurance taxes. And this can help unemployed individuals to get their jobs back because once the business is running well, corporations would want to hire more and more workers. And the third reason is it helps California repay the money that they owe to the federal government. According to the New York Times by Michael Cooper, Republicans and business groups said that cutting benefits was necessary because the Unemployment Trust Fund, which was ill-prepared to cope with the recession, is insolvent. And so basically they're saying that the state was unprepared for the recession time because they were not saving, they were not cutting the benefits, and now that the recession hits, now it's kind of too late to cut down the benefits. And the state owes the federal government $4 billion that it borrowed to keep its program afloat. And unemployment taxes on businesses have already been raised, and it will need to be raised more to repay the money. And that will hurt a lot of corporations because not only do they have to constantly already pay for the high unemployment insurance taxes, but now that the state owes the federal government $4 billion, then they have to, and the state and federal government would even raise the unemployment taxes higher, then the corporations might not be able to withstand all those taxes. So what causes from California being able to restrict the number of weeks substantially is that because there are different attitudes among individuals, such as the first issue is that it's businesses versus individuals. The legislators, they believe that it's essential to help businesses because if businesses are running, then the economy will grow. But individuals, such as those who are unemployed, of course, they want to extend the number of weeks for unemployment benefits because they wanted more time to be able to find a job and also be able to keep receiving money to be able to keep food on the table. So according to Fox News, they interviewed one man who is currently unemployed, and he said he's worried about what will happen if his state and federal benefits run out before he lands a job. And which is true because federal benefits that run out before he lands a job. That means what happens if the government cuts out all the benefits. But on the other hand, you have to think about the businesses, because they're the ones who hire people, who create jobs. So it's essential to think more on the business side than the individual side. And the general attitude of the legislator is that the legislation will benefit only the corporations, but it will harm the unemployed individuals. The second cause is that it's the different attitudes between Democrats and Republicans in the state government of California. According to Arthur Delaney from the Huffington Post, he said that Republicans wanted benefits chopped down to 59 weeks, while many Democrats said that the durations should stay at 99 weeks. And a Republican aide said only states with jobless rates above 9% will be eligible. So while the Democrats want to extend the duration in order to help the individuals who are unemployed, Republicans want to shorten the duration. But by shortening the duration, once again, it will help businesses, corporations to survive through the high unemployment insurance taxes. And so ultimately both parties can reach an agreement, which causes an issue. And the third one is the government kept altering the duration so they cannot enforce the legislation effectively. According to Casey Mulligan from